Right, left, right, left, right, left.
Go!
Awesome.
Ooh!
You okay?
Yeah, I don't know. I was excited.
Oh. Well, these are always fun to do, so. Excuse my interest, like, oh, yeah. Another video for the masses. But,
I hope you enjoy this video.
Jeez, it's not like I have better shit to do. I love you guys.
Let's play. Whoa!
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and I am joined with...
Danny!
Yeah! And welcome back to Let's Play the Great Ace Attorney Adventures. Last time we left off, what the hell did we do last time? Oh yeah, we finished the case 2, and it was sad because it was an accident, but it was sad.
Died
Yeah, he died because he got pushed
by this bit.
I mean, maybe. Either way, it makes you feel things, and it just sucks. It's not like
one of those.
Huh?
It's like one of those accidents that could have been avoided,
Right, so it's a tragic accident. It sucks. Unfortunately, it happened, and now we gotta live his legacy by we ourselves becoming lawyers. So now we're just gonna go ahead and continue, and we are gonna begin investigation part 1 of episode 3, The Adventure of the Runaway Room.
Here we go!
Loading! Oh, here we go.
Glancing over my records of the late last century, I am faced by the events of a certain bitter winter. A murder in a carriage as it sped through dense London fog in the dead of night. Though the victim and the perpetrator were the only ones inside, there were multiple witnesses to the crime itself. However, none could have imagined at the time that such a seemingly obvious case as this would end in such a horrendous manner. My friend, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, once said of the incident, "I believe that perhaps that case was indeed the prelude, the beginning of a long concerto that impressive Japanese student and I were to play together."
Amazing. Is this really just a railway station?
Railway station or not, I've never seen such an enormous building before.
And look at all the steam locomotives. This country is incredible.
I feel like I'm dreaming.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
So, where to?
Oh, hello.
Climb aboard. I'll take you wherever you want to go.
In that case, the Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
My pleasure. I suppose you're visiting students from abroad, eh?
Yes.
Thought so. Well then, I hope you enjoy your stay. And welcome to the centre of the world, Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
Wow. That was a lot of animu right there.
That looked really great.
It did. I want some of Brian's cocoa now. This is the best in London, apparently. I don't know who the hell Brian is or what he does to the cocoa, but I mean, if he has blatant advertising like that, then shoot, he can't be lying.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
the only thing I'm kind of like frustrated with is the fact that they have British accents.
yeah, I mean, well, Sasato seems she has, because I believe her VA is Japanese, if I'm not mistaken. So I feel like there's a hint of Japanese in there. I could be totally wrong. I mean, I'm just stupid. So,
because I don't have the volume turned up all the way because I don't want an echo in my audio. So I try to turn up as much as I can, but it sounds like she has a really thick British accent. So I'm like, I mean, that's fine, but it's just kind of like, oh man.
It is, I guess, yeah, I can understand that being a little confusing because it's like, you're supposed to be Japanese coming to London for the very first time. But, I guess it's just one of those, like, video game fallacies. It's like, how else are they going to communicate and do things, Video games. But, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, it is now, where the hell are we at? The British Supreme Court Lord Chief Justice's office. Oh, this mother effer. All right. What an incredible place!
It's so imposing. It's almost suffocating.
This place is breathtaking. It looks like a fortress.
There are some stone buildings like this in Japan now, of course. But they've only been built in a few short decades since we opened our borders to the outside world. An authentic example like this has quite a different impact, wouldn't you agree? A far cry from the wood and paper most of our buildings are constructed from.
It's certainly unfamiliar. But I think there's more to the differences than just construction materials. What is this place again?
This is the Lord Chief Justice's office, Narahoda-san, in the Supreme Court of Great Britain.
What, is the Lord Chief Justice freaking Clockwork from Sly Cooper? What's going on?
I think we made the same joke last time.
I'm pretty sure we did. I had a really sense of deja vu when it left my mouth. I'm like, I think I may have said the same joke. Where the hell's Sly Cooper, Sucker Punch?
There's supposed to be Sly Cooper 4.
There is Sly Cooper 4 already on the PS3.
5. Because it ended on a giant cliffhanger because we're like, what happened?
I never actually seen Time or Thieves in Time. Oh, I didn't know it left on a cliffhanger.
Excuse me? You haven't?
No, that was the only. I seen LPs of the first 3 many years ago, but I've never seen any footage of Thieves in Time. I have no idea why. And then weren't they supposed to make like an animated movie like God knows how many years ago and it just never came about? I thought so anyway.
Yeah.
Well, there's rumors that apparently they're coming back, but we'll have to wait and see.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get Google, tell me, please.
The Lord Chief Justice.
We had instructions to report here at this time, if circumstances were different. We were supposed to let the Lord Chief Justice know that we had arrived from Japan.
But Kazuma can't.
No. So instead, we are here in a different capacity. As envoys to report to the news of Kazuma-sama's death.
Yes.
And having to deliver his or her message, an envoy's duty is done.
So, we'd have to return to Japan.
If we want to remain here in Great Britain,
I have to take Kazuma's place as a law student selected for the study tour.
yes, which means you need the requisite qualifications as a lawyer.
Which is what I've been studying for.
Here in Great Britain, it is the Lord Chief Justice who appoints lawyers. So that's the second reason why we're here. To have you officially recognized as a lawyer. It's the only way that we'll be able to remain here in London.
I hope I'm up to scratch.
I thought he was gonna say snuff.
I mean, I felt that could have worked. Good morning. Sorry for keeping you.
Ah!
Man, you look freaking weird in HD, but alright.
Okay, discount Gant.
Yeah, right? Oh man, what a character that was.
That was a great ending.
The only thing I have against that case is like, damn, did it go on for a while.
It was very long. It was unnecessarily long.
And I wish we had more of Gant and Lana. But
Yes.
maybe in future. Oh! I trust you aren't too exhausted after your long voyage from Japan. It seems I'm 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 47 seconds late. My apologies.
Dang.
Oh! No. Don't mention it! We're never happier than we're standing around with nothing much to do. How fortunate. So, introductions. I am Mal Strongheart.
Mal, yeah.
Alright, so I want to make sure I get this guy's name correct. I want to say Mal Strongheart. Because
I believe that is.
Because, like, if it's male, it would be spelled M-A-L-E, I would imagine. Now, because the only reason why, also, another reason why I want to say Mal is because the word I think is Maelstrom, right? Now, look at his name. Mal Strongheart. Mal Strong? Like, I feel like, is that the pun in there? I don't know, but either way. Wait a minute. What was his name in the fan translation? Because I'm fairly certain it was not this.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. But I think it... Hold on, let me see what Google says about Maelstrom. I think it's Maelstrom.
Right.
Oh, Maelstrom. So it may be male. Male Strongheart.
Male? Not Mal?
Yeah,
Well, either way, I don't think I'm ever going to call him from his first name. I'm just going to call him Strongheart. So, it's all good. I'll confirm it later, but here he is. Strongheart. Lord Chief Justice of the British Empire. Ugh, I feel like a little mouse under an elephant's foot.
Come on, Mr. Naruhodo, don't be a mouse.
Oh, it's an honor to meet you, Lord Chief Justice Strongheart. I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo from the Empire of Japan. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, welcome to London, the capital of our glorious British Empire. Yes, thank you. Grand your eyes on this. Oh my god, no. I don't know what the hell I was doing in my life. Anyway, let's converse with him. Let's talk about London.
It's nice.
Yeah, this is nice.
Nice.
Did you ever have some Brian's Cocoa? I heard it's fantastic. So, what are your impressions of our capital so far? How do you like London? Oh, I've been so nervous ever since I got here. I can't remember a single thing about the city.
It's simply splendid, isn't it, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh?
We had a wonderful view of some of London's streets from the carriage on the way from here to the station. Everything is so impressive and grand. I must say, I'm almost lost for words.
I'm glad to hear you like it. The city boasts tramwells, piped water and gas, even cable supply and electricity. We spearhead every revolutionary new technology in the world. Every visitor to London is astounded.
Oh yes, astounded is the word.
Oh, thanks for saving me there, Sasato-san.
And everyone seems so jolly and full of vigor.
Yes. There's much excitement about the upcoming great exposition we will be hosting here in London. Sorry, I had a burrito for lunch. Great exposition? Cultural and technological achievements from around the globe are to be exhibited here in our great city. It will be the greatest spectacle of its kind in history, and will make Paris's World Fair look like a toy shop.
Oh, okay. Gosh, I can hardly imagine how magnificent it's going to be.
Great Britain's capital city is nothing but magnificent. London is the center of the modern world. Even if you do say so yourself. The sun will never set on our great empire. Perhaps it is fate that in those progressive times, we welcome visitors from the land of the rising sun. Okay. Law student. Lord Chief Justice? Yeah, I think you were expecting a student of law for the student study tour, weren't you? Absolutely. Mr. Kazuma Asogi, if my memory serves. That's right. The British government has already been telegraphed a full report of the situation. I understand a young man lost his life aboard the steamship bound for our shores. That's amazing! The news reached him before we even arrived. My country naturally extends its deepest condolences to yours. Oh, thank you. And you're honored disappointed specifically to inform me of the news?
Yes. We are here in the capacity of envoys from Japan to report the sad news in person.
They tell me you Japanese are people of protocol and courtesy, and I see that's true. And it is with some regret that I must inform you that the death of the young lawyer means the study tour arrangement can no longer proceed.
If you would just hear us out, Lord Strongheart.
What do you have to say, madam?
It's about the study tour. Mr. Naruhodo here would like to make a proposal.
Oh? Would he now? Well, Mr. Naruhodo. This is it then? The moment of truth. Alright, yeah, let's continue. The thing is, Lord Justice, Lord Strongheart, I was wondering if perhaps you would consider allowing the study tour to go ahead? Don't misunderstand me. Britain would ideally like to see the tour go ahead. But without a lawyer from your country, there's nothing to be done. Well, in that case, what if there was someone else? Another lawyer from Japan, I mean. Is there something I don't know? Only a single lawyer was invited to Great Britain from your country. And that was Mr. Asogi. At least that is what I've been led to understand. Well, the thing is... this isn't really going well at all. I just can't seem to find the right words to say to this man.
Mr. Naruhodo!
I could ruin things here if I'm not careful. What am I gonna say? If there's someone else here from Japan who could be described as a lawyer, it's... I don't know! I'm scared! Well, it's me. It's me! I can do it! Is that so? I mean, I don't have actual qualifications as such, but... No qualifications, you say? And yet you still claim to be a lawyer. I have acted as a lawyer in court before. Only once, as it happens. And I had Cosmo to help me, and I was accused but glossing over the details. I've been spending every spare moment of the journey here to Great Britain studying. I've learned all about British law and court proceedings while I was on board the SS Borya. The voyage from Japan is some 50 days, I believe. Not what you might call a full education. To become a qualified lawyer here in Britain, not only do you need a university degree in law, you must also complete several years of training. I realize it's far too short of a period of time, but I can't just go back to Japan. Kazuma, Mr. Asogi's journey had only just begun. Coming here on a study tour was all he thought about. I have to carry on and do everything he planned to do. I know it must sound like I have an overly inflated opinion of myself, but I would do anything to prove that I have what it takes. Any test you can care to set for me. Just one chance. That's all I'm asking. Please! 31 seconds. Sorry? Your opening statement there, that Mr. Naruhodo. It was 31 seconds long. Not too brief, not too protracted. A perfectly judged appeal, I would say. Which is a skill that would stand you in a good stead as a lawyer. Oh! Thanks! So, you're willing to put those words to trial, are you? Well, I'm all for entertainment. Huh? But let me ask you one thing first, sir. Yes? You say you intend to do everything Mr. Asogi planned to do. Are you firmly set on that path? Well, yes. That's my intention. I see. Am I imagining things? Or did this expression just alter a fraction there all of a sudden? Very well. You have your wish. I'll give you a chance. A test to become a specially certified lawyer. Whether you pass or fail is entirely down to you. Really? My voice? I guess we'll go ahead and hear about the test. So, what form will the test take exactly? Tell me, Mr. Naruhodo, what do you consider the role of a lawyer to be? Well, defending people, of course. Well said. So, let's have you defend someone. Huh? Your timing is perfect, in fact. There's an apt trial about to begin later today. No advocate has been appointed for the defense as yet, so this will be welcome news. Today!
Straight away?
If you manage to secure a verdict of not guilty, you'll have passed my test. What could be simpler? Ugh, how did I get myself into these situations?
Well, could I ask what sort of trial it is, Lord Strongheart?
Yes, good question. Ah, I remember. It's a murder trial.
A murder? What the hell?
An extremely simple case, I understand. You really can't lose. That's easy to say. But I should mention, just in case, if the defendant is found guilty, he will of course be sentenced to capital punishment. Capital punishment? He'll be put to death? He'll listen to Baby Shark over and over. Here in Great Britain, murderers are sent to the gallows without exception. Presumably you read that much in your short C-based introduction to British law.
We can't possibly agree to such a test. We would be toying with a man's life.
Squid Game. I am the Lord Chief Justice, and I've decided it's acceptable. But you can't do that! Can you? There's no need to overcomplicate this. All you have to do is ensure that you don't lose. So, the defendant may live or die depending on how well I perform in court? If I lose, he'll be hanged. Mr. Naruhodo, you'll come to me claiming to be a lawyer. If you want me... what the fuck happened to my voice? Excuse me. What happened to my voice there? If you want me to take you seriously, you need to prove you're willing to do a lawyer's job. And you say you intend to see through the will of your compatriots, Mr. Asogi. I would like to understand just how far you're willing to go in order to make that happen. He's testing my resolve. What's the matter? You're fallen silent. I'm sorry, but our time is pressing. The trial begins shortly. I need an answer from you now. What's it to be? What do I say? Do I agree to this absurd test? Find out no. I'll do it!
Yay!
I just say it like that too. It's like, oh shit, I take my word back. Never mind. Oh, wait, huh? Oh no, I opened Spotify in accident. I meant to bring up Audacity again. Spotify, no! Hold on!
Spotify, no!
You're gonna use my computer resources. What is actually going on here? Dr. Mario theme? I haven't even listened to Spotify in God knows how long. Okay, get out of here. Anyway, now I missed the thing because I was being stupid. What did the log say? Alright then, if I had to give you a decision now, my answer is... I can't do it! I can't get the words out! 15 seconds. Your decision-making needs work if you want to be a lawyer. That was too slow. So, it's as I suspected, is it? Sorry? You have noble intentions but lack the resolve to see them through. The test is cancelled. Thank you for stopping by. Go and acquire your ticket for passage back to the east tomorrow. This conversation's over. Yes, Lord Strongheart. Thank you for offering me a chance. Peace, bitch.
Mr. Naruhodo.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Sato. But what can I do?
It's all right. I understand.
You do?
It's not an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in these circumstances. But resolve has absolutely nothing to do with it.
Excuse me, ow.
Bless you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I gotta really learn not to withhold my sneeze.
Yeah, just let it out. Let them boogies fly.
Because I did it yesterday. I held it in and I heard something in my back go bloop. And I'm like, that's not good.
No. No.
What are you trying to say, madam? I think what Miss Sasato means is that no matter how badly I'd like to be recognized as a lawyer and stay here in Great Britain, to risk another man's life by treating this one and only chance at a trial so trivially would be utterly unforgivable. And I feel exactly the same way. I'm sure the defendant won't see this trial as a test, as some kind of experiment. A lawyer must fight for his clients in court day after day. But for each one of those clients, the particular day they stand in a dock may be the only chance they have to fight to prove their innocence. No, I was wrong. I'm not qualified to do that job yet. I'm sorry for wasting your precious time, Lord Chief Justice. Wait, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh! Was there something else? It's approximately 20 minutes of carriage to the Old Bailey from here. If you leave immediately, you should still be there in time. But I just said that I was quite serious in what I told you. The defendant in this case has literally no one to advocate for him. What? At this point, he can't hope to find someone to represent him. The trial will begin without a defense. And if that happens, there's only one possible outcome. He will receive the most severe sentence the judge can pass down. But that's awful! But that is the truth.
Why does it have to be like this?
Please don't expect an answer to every question. The cold, hard truth of the matter is that there's only one person now with a chance to save this man from a very miserable end. And that is you. I'm really his only hope? So, what do you say now, madam?
Me? What do you mean, Lord Strongheart?
You said it wasn't an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in his circumstances, and I agree. But in my estimation, it is purely and simply a matter of resolve.
Oh,
Our time is up here. I have a meeting to attend. I must leave in 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So, venture into the great city and enjoy yourselves. Try some of Brian's cocoa. I'm just gonna keep using that joke.
dude. He's gone.
The Old Bailey.
If we're going to do this, Mr. Naruhodo, we must leave at once. Oh, okay. Well,
Well, okay, but do I have... Oh, can I move? Oh, I could move. Actually, is there anything to converse with, or... No.
oh.
Basically, anytime you see the thing what to do, it's basically the game saying, hey, I need help. But, no, we'll just go ahead and move to the Old Bailey. It is London's highest criminal court with an illustrious past. This is where I'm taking my test. Prove my worthiness as a lawyer. Okay. That's a nice couch. You got a nice scale of justice there. Nice. What's on that Ten Commandment tablet over there in the back?
I don't know, we'll see.
Oh, thank goodness we're in time. There's still 15 minutes until the trial begins.
I never knew a horse-drawn carriage could go so fast. I thought my teeth were going to rattle loose.
Did you hear what I said to the driver when we climbed aboard? Get us to our destination in 5 minutes, driver, and there's a, guinea in it for you. It's one of my favorite lines from the Sherlock Holmes stories, and it worked quite perfectly.
I'm not sure why you're so pleased. I thought we were going to die, and we had to pay gold for the privilege.
Well, at least we arrived here before the trial started.
Yeah, I suppose there's that. I pissed myself, but that's okay.
But you're okay. Anyway, I don't understand it. The court clerk said the defendant should be here, but there's no sign of him at all.
It's a ghost!
Ah!
So this is the Old Bailey. Even this room for defendants to wait is grand.
Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo?
I'm feeling tense, that's all. This place gives me the same sense of foreboding that I remember from the Supreme Court in Japan. An oppressive air, Almost as if the building itself is gonna crush whoever's about to be sentenced. It feels like only yesterday that I was the one about to be crushed.
Yes. Whoever the man you're to defend is, I imagine he's feeling very alone at this moment.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to remember who the hell did the voice. I guess I'll do it. Top of the morning to you, madam. Sir.
There's Willy Wonka looking at...
Honestly, right? Although this look is gonna give me some chalk, looks like he's gonna give me some crack.
Yeah.
What'd you get out of that hat?
Willy Wonka in the...
What? You just call him a wanker. That's bad in British slang.
I said wanka, but I forgot that that's a word. I'm sorry.
Yeah, actually, oh man, actually, never mind. I'm gonna say something really bad.
Willy Wonka.
That sounds like it might be bad somewhere else.
Okay, never mind.
What are you doing following me here? Things are fair desperate, are they? Sorry? Would you look at these expressionless faces? From the east, are yous? We're from Japan. Yes, I don't know what voice I'm doing for him, but okay. Japan is it right, say no more. So, how much yous need? No, we're just here because... No need to explain, fella. I've been here myself, so I have. No place to go, nothing to eat, barely a penny your name, and all while in a strange, faraway land. Well, actually, oh, we haven't found a place to stay yet, no. Ooh, 'tis grand, 'tis grand. Let me start by giving yous 1,000 guineas. Say nothing now.
1,000 guineas?
Please, Mr. Sato, you don't have to shout.
But 1,000 guineas is enough to build an entire mansion in the most prestigious area of Tokyo.
What? 'Tis not to me at all. I like to ensure I have sufficient funds to weather a rainy day, you see. I have enough wealth to buy the city of London 2 or 3 times over. Could that much rain ever fall in one day? Well, even so, we couldn't possibly accept such a large sum of money. The 3D! That would hit me in the eye, you bitch! Oh, don't get me wrong, fella. I'm not giving you no strings attached. You gotta play with my Willy Wonka. It's like, no! I'll be wanting you to do something for me. To be honest, this is a little embarrassing. The trial that's about to begin, you see, is for me good self here. I'll be in the dock. So now, what I want you to do is come along with me and stand there beside me. Officially, you'll be my lawyer, but that's just a little detail now. Oh, well, the thing is... don't worry about a thing. All you have to do is stand up there next to me, nothing more. Otherwise, you see, the trial's going to stop without me having uncounted representation at all. So it was true. The Lord Chief Justice wasn't just making it up.
I'm terribly sorry to have to ask, but does that mean you're the defendant in this trial?
Blustering blazes, do you not know who I am? Me, one of London's biggest names? No. Sorry, we've only just arrived in the city, you see. I see. I suppose it isn't altogether impossible. Well, just after Hyde Park, there's a set of London's, another beautiful park. Sorry? A park? What? Just call me Gilded Park, full of blossoming flowers in the spring and singing birds and whatnot. I donated all to the city, so I did.
An entire park? In central London?
City of Smiles, that's my vision for London. There's nothing Magnus McGilded wouldn't do the city known to our queer old people. That's amazing. I mean, really extraordinary. Oh, but now they're the goal to say I'm a good for nothing criminal. Me, Magnus McGilded. What is the matter with the London police, I ask ya? All right, don't pass out.
You know who he looks like besides besides Willy Wonka? He reminds me of Lord Farquaad from Shrek. Like,
yeah, holy crap, yeah.
dude.
Now, what was the pun in his name supposed to be again? Like,
Lord Farquaad?
yeah, I thought this was like supposed to mean something.
Lord Farquaad? Lord Farquaad?
I thought it was gonna be like wit, you know, but that doesn't make any type of sense
No,
either.
it's hold on. Okay, wait. Let me put it on.
Yeah, Google will know.
No, I'm gonna put it in the text chat for you.
Oh, okay. Because I know like that movie has so many innuendos. Even the second one does, but it's bothered me that I can't really remember.
That's his name.
Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, I was close. Okay. I thought it was wit. Okay, yeah, okay. So I was kind of right between the. Okay. Yeah, he really was one of those a lot.
Yes.
I gotta say, freaking John Lithgow nailed it.
Yes.
Absolutely nailed it as the character. God, I used to watch Shrek so many times growing up.
I still do. It's
The-
just still a good. It's a good movie, and the
It is.
musical's even better.
Oh, that's right. You played Donkey.
Yeah, I was the donkey.
Hey, you know what? I've never seen a musical yet, and I love the second one too. I feel like the second one really built on the first one. I think I saw the third movie like once, and I was like, eh. And I never saw the fourth one. I don't know.
You didn't?
No, the Forever After, and I've never seen that one.
That one was pretty good. The third one was eh. The fourth one was like, okay, this is kind of cool.
Oh, maybe one day I'll give it a shot.
Do it.
All right, where the hell were we again?
Oh. Mr. Naruhodo! Perhaps now would be a good time to introduce ourselves while the gentleman catches his breath.
Oh, good idea. Mr. McGilded, the thing is, we're actually here in London to study British law. We're law students on a study tour from Japan, you see. So, if you don't have a lawyer for the trial yet, and you'd be happy to put yourself in our hands, we'll do our best. What was I have to say, you daft idiot? I've given you 1,000 guineas to stand up there next to me, haven't I? Well, yes, but I wasn't really offering to just stand up there next to you. Oh, I think I see what's going on here. Sorry? I know what you're thinking. Oh, this Chancellor fella claims I have more money than the Queen. But if that's true, why the blazes can't he hire the finest lawyer in all of England? Oh, 'cause he did it. That's the only explanation. Well, no, not at all, because I don't know what the hell's going on.
No.
Oh, not at all. Although it is a little strange, to be honest. Why you don't have a lawyer, I mean. That would be the fault of the Reaper. Sorry? Did he just say Reaper?
Excuse me?
I, the Grim Reaper of the Bailey, Lord Borg von Zeeks. He's the prosecutor.
The prosecutor is the Grim Reaper?
When Van Zeeks stands for his prosecution, they call the accused his sacrificial lambs. And to this day, in every single trial in which he's been the prosecutor, the accused has been damned. What? So, it's reached a desperate situation. Withers new and willing to stand in defense against the fella at all. You could say he's a living legend in the Old Bailey.
Goodness. Lord Barrick von Zeeks. He must be an exceptionally talented prosecutor then. He must be Edrith's ancestor.
Oh. Talented isn't a word you're looking for, madam. It's cursed. Cursed? What on earth?
Defendant is summoned and his counsel. Please make your way into the courtroom. The trial's about to begin.
What the hell did you say? What?
I said,
His counsel. That would be me. Oh, this time. Well then, fella, don't let me down. But I don't know anything about the case. You haven't even told me what happened. Until you showed your face here, I've made up my mind, so I had. Sorry. I've decided I had to defend myself in there. How would that have worked? But then you made your appearance. A student of law, wouldn't you know? 'Tis no accident, I can assure you of that. 'Tis fate. So don't get cold feet now. Please. I literally know nothing about the case, or about this man who stands accused. In fact, the only thing I do know is that I can't just turn my back on him.
You sure about that?
Mr. Naruhodo?
The man has no one. He'll have to stand alone in that courtroom, armed with nothing to defend himself. Yes, something that Cosmo would never have allowed to happen.
Counsel for the defense, what are you doing? If you're late for the start of the trial, you will lose your right to stand.
I'll be right. Oh, that's you.
Oh crap, I'll be right there. I don't know why the hell I arrested Sato. It's happening then. My first trial in a British court. I hope you're watching over me, Kazuma. Because I have no idea how I'm gonna manage this.
Oh.
But find out in the next episode how we're gonna manage it. Actually, wait a minute.
Wait.
Whoops, sorry, hold on. I was a little premature there. Let's not make a joke about that. You shut up, alright? How dare you? How dare you?
I'm sorry. I'm 10. I'm 10 years old.
That's okay. I was saying the same damn thing. And it came out of my mouth. I'm like, oopsie daisy. Anyway, here we are. Look at the old baited courtroom. Look at that. Look all nice.
Look at that perfectly rendered fire.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That stupid ass fire gave
You
me
remember?
trouble.
Oh, you're like, oh no, the fire!
It's glitching out! So this is the highest court in Great Britain. The Old Bailey. The centuries of history in this place is palpable, isn't it? It's so different to the Supreme Court in Japan.
It feels both imposing and serene at the same time. The atmosphere almost makes words redundant.
Who do you think is the guy behind us with the panning camera? It seems
I
weird.
don't know, but he's really close to my back.
Could you get away from my ass, sir? Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Whatever the country, determining a person's guilt or innocence is always a solemn affair. May I say something, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh, yes. What?
Your eyes look ready to pop out of your head again.
I know, but I just can't help it. Ah!
Ah!
It's Dracula!
It's Santa Claus!
Yay! It's everybody!
Yay! It's everybody! Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas in a one.
Yay! I'll let you do the judge.
Yay! In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. We are here today to determine the guilt or innocence of Mr. Magnus McGilded. Now, I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
The prosecution is fully prepared.
That must be the Reaper of the Bailey. He really does look fully prepared to dispatch his next poor victim to the underworld.
Council of the Defense, you appear to be Eastern. Do you speak English?
Huh? Oh, yes, of course, sorry. But he asked if the defense was ready. And I couldn't be further from if I tried.
Those eyes please me, Nipponese.
Huh?
They shroud your fear, your doubt, your trepidation. They run wild, clinging to some phantom notion of courage. The quintessential look of a sacrificial lamb.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Sir?
a cold shiver just ran down my spine all the way to the tips of my toes.
Now, Mr. McGilded,
Yes, my lord.
you stand accused of murder, a capital offense. You could be sent to the gallows if found guilty. Are you quite sure you wish to entrust your defense to this foreigner?
That's racist!
What type of court is this? As I've always said, my lord, 'tis a grand thing to give opportunities to the young, even if the fella's a student from some little island off in the Far East. Is it not the British way to ignore the dangers of yourself and give those less fortunate a fair chance? I'd like to think that acts of chivalry do the great British Empire proud.
Okay, my brain did not register that word correctly, and I was like, excuse me, sorry.
Oh, something they're talking about it. Mother, can we please go play in McGilded Park?
It seems as though everyone in the public gallery is firmly behind Mr. McGilded.
That's definitely welcome news, and he certainly has a way of words. I'm surprised he couldn't have convinced anyone to defend him.
Eloquently put, Mr. McGilded, and most laudable sentiments. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm sure I need hardly to remind you that you 6 members of the public have been selected for your impartiality. Are you ready to proceed? Sir, is that a knife? Did no one frisk him before we sir? Okay.
And you, old lady, are you using knitting thing? Those are still sharp, you know. Shut up! Let me leave my old little
Shut
hat.
up!
Actually, I just know something. They're all nearly wearing hats. Or they're wearing some type of thing on their heads, period.
Yeah.
Every
that's
single
funny.
one of them.
Piper!
Oh, crap. We gotta figure out the... we'll just figure it out as it goes.
Yes, my lord, if the task is to send rotters to the gallows where they belong, I'm more than ready.
At the manor, his lordship always says we should dispose of rubbish promptly. Naturally, I agree.
Ha! Any criminals he'll assume a vision they never set eyes on me. Okay.
Okay.
I feel a chill.
Don't mind me, my dears. I'll just be getting on with my knitting. Must finish these mitts for my grandson. Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, these people are...
Oh, the jury. Yes. That's something we don't have in Japan yet. Or in the future, apparently.
Yeah.
That's right, I've only ever read about it. But here in Great Britain, the court's final verdict depends on the opinions of these 6 jurors. The judge passes sentence according to the law, but the jurors determine guilt based on common sense. So, the defendant is ultimately judged from 2 completely different points of view.
Oh my god, you scared me, dog.
Hi. Hi, baby.
But how exactly do the jurors give their verdict?
That I don't know, but... I'm sure it will become clear as the trial progresses.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Prosecutor Van Zieks.
My lord.
It's been a number of years since we've seen you here in the courtroom. I thought you renounced your fame.
I'm known as the Reaper of the Bailey, my lord. Infamy rather than fame, I would say. But yes, 5 years have passed since I last spread my wings in this capacity.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
You're good.
Hold on. But, so what brings you back? Is there some change of circumstance of which the court should be aware?
So proper.
Oh, so such a gentleman.
I leave that to your imagination, my lord.
So the Reaper has been out of action for 5 years.
Why did he have to choose today of all days to make a comeback?
Don't lose heart, Mr. Naruhodo.
As you wish, sir. The court nevertheless welcomes your return. Now then, opening statements, I think. A summary of the case, if you please.
Certainly, my lord. As your lordship is aware, this is a case of overwhelming simplicity.
We must be the only ones in here who aren't aware.
The incident took place in the late evening 3 days past. The hour was some minutes after 10. The victim was a maker of building bricks known in the community as Thrice-Fired Mason.
Sorry? Thrice?
He was a very accomplished craftsman. The bricks he fired were said to be almost indestructible. Oh.
The victim's corpse was discovered in the omnibus in service on the streets of London at the time. A dagger had been thrust into the victim's abdomen and is believed to be the ultimate cause of death. Here is the autopsy report from the investigating medical officer at Scotland Yard.
Ooh, come on, go. Not you, dog. Sorry. Ow. Sorry, I almost tore the cord off.
No.
Thank you, counsel. I shall accept that and the photograph as evidence.
Autopsy has been entered in the court record. It says, report prepared by Scotland Yard. It gives the cause of death as internal hemorrhaging as a result of a single stab wound in the abdomen.
Oh, wow.
We also have the photograph taken on the omnibus. The knife in his abdomen is clearly visible, but his face is partially obstructed from view by an old crooked hat.
Weird.
And one further item of evidence. The prosecution wishes to submit these as well.
And these are... Oh, good lord, is that blood, counsel? I'm squeamish.
Yes, my lord, seized by the policemen who arrived at the scene. These gore-soaked gloves were taken from the hands of the accused when he was arrested.
Oh,
What?
He's straight up guilty then.
Oh, Mr. McGilden's gloves have blood on them?
Yes, I will accept these as evidence as well.
Leather gloves the defendant was wearing at the time of the incident. There is a blood stain on the right glove. Wait,
Well-
is that the right? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Hold on, let me look at it. Because I think we said that last time. It's flipped.
Yeah.
Ugh.
How did I get into this? I'm backed into a corner before I even started.
Ow.
Continuing.
There's more?
According to the driver of the omnibus, there were only two passengers traveling inside his vehicle at the time.
Only two?
Obviously, one of those passengers was the deceased brickmaker, Mr. Mason. The other was the accused, Magnus McGilded.
Hey!
Well, rather damning circumstances to say the least. Defendant, what say you?
course I've no recollection of such a thing. Mr. McGilden! To be sure, I rode the omnibus that evening. But whenever I'm in a carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiredness, and I succumb to it.
Are you claiming to have been asleep?
'Tis the motion of the carriage, my lord. Little in, so it is. And when I opened my eyes again, 'twas a desperate sight before me. The body of a man I'd never laid eyes on before in me life. Now, I ask yous, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. So, the blood got into the gloves then, after the man had been killed? Unfortunately, that statement of the driver is only the beginning.
What? That's not all of it?
There were multiple witnesses to the precise moment at which the brickmayer was fatally stabbed.
Well, damn.
Oh,
You forgot the E there, Judge.
order!
Actually, you know, it reminds. If you ever have you ever seen any like the actual like excuse my ignorance regarding British politics, but I don't know if it's like the House, the Parliament, whatever, where they have the speaker and they have like the two sides. I mean, they love just yelling at each other.
Oh, yes.
I forgot. He's not the whoever the House the speaker was previously. I liked anytime he proceeded, but he basically order, and it's like it's great.
That's
I kind of miss
probably what
it.
they're trying to do.
When the killing took place, only the victim and the accused were inside the carriage, and there are witnesses to the crime. This is not just a case of compelling evidence. It's the nail in the coffin for the accused. Huh?
Thank you, Counsel. The circumstances of the crime have been made quite clear. I think we will hear testimony from these witnesses first of all.
Your wish is my command. Bailiff, bring the witnesses in at once.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
No! I remember some.
No!
Oh, where the hell's the TP continue part? Should have been coming up soon.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Where is it?
I guess I'll keep going a little.
Witnesses, your names and occupations.
My name is. Well, everyone calls me Peppo. I drive an omnibus in the East End.
I'll be Bruce.
Okay.
Bruce Fairplay. I'm a banker in the city.
My name's First. Lady First. Dude, buddy. Oh, buddy.
I forgot about this guy. Oh my god.
I make hats for gents.
Let's begin by confirming the facts. 3 days ago, at the short time after 10 o'clock in the evening, all of you present in the stand were in an omnibus and witnessed the aforementioned incident. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Quite right.
Yes, sir. That's right, sir.
Very well then, let's proceed to your formal testimonies, please. Each of you will tell the court precisely what you saw. His eyes are so pretty. I just looked at that. It's like, why are they so pretty?
Yeah, and you know what? Screw if there's going to be two continue coming up or not. This is a good place to stop. So,
Yeah.
anyway, next time, ladies and gentlemen, we will get really into the meat of this case and dinner, and we will we'll go ahead and figure out exactly what's going on. Is Magnus McGilden, as innocent as he seems, and can we pass this test? Well, I guess we'll find
see.
out. So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time for Let's Play the Great Ace Attorney Adventures.
Woohoo!
Oh, I love you all so much. Have a great day.
Bye.